Yes, sir, 12 million a year Ghana city. A good two briefcase and the command speaker Bagbin.
International media thinks that Alban Bagbin is sitting in Speaker of Parliament as Speaker of Parliament in Ghana and taking 15 million Ghana cedis. The security expert could be any MP's security couple. It could be a security expert in our national security.
November. Senko be kwa ye de ye. Na enro me security expert bi din komo.
We need this boy to come and prove.
Asem ya make a security expert ni nim ho bi.
More fire.
Tie de make yi. Tie de make ni yi. Security expert woni ho bi. Yes, sir, 12 million a year Ghana city. A good two briefcase and the command speaker Bagbin. No one fee. Men are making you be a powerful.
This boy, this dirty boy sat on Angel Radio. The backing vocalist Omotuo, they made this serious allegation today. The international media thinks that Alban Bagbin is sitting in Speaker of Parliament as Speaker of Parliament in Ghana and taking 15 million Ghana cedis. Now, kwasia we kasano. Or see, on this security expert to be, and as someone can owenjina swo, ye tam 15 million Ghana cedis. Ekoma Alban Bagbin won fear cash. We cannot sit as a party in government. And I'm saying this because I was part of the people who helped the NDC to come to power. And you, the 182 MPs in parliament, you cannot tell me none of you can raise this this issue in parliament. Because Speaker Alban Bagbin needs to be protected. And this boy, Kwame Frifa, he needs to come to parliament with that his security expert to prove to Ghana for say, Alban Bagbin edging 15 million Ghana cedis. It needs to happen. A petition will be written to Parliament, and I expect NDC parliamentarians, at least 2-3 of them, should raise this matter in Parliament, because the integrity of Speaker Bagbin, the integrity of the third man in Ghana, the integrity of Alban Bagbin is very important to us. We cannot just make people sit on radio, because today as I sit here, a journalist from Washington Post contacted me and here and say, our Speaker of Parliament is taking money. So the deliberation they want to have with our Speaker, they are trying to pull back. That is why I'm saying, Madam Elizabeth Ohene, after your marking, silly boy, I'm not done pray, any the minutest minority, no, you want integrity. You want us to protect the integrity of Parliament. Say, and I'm not pra, and I'm not sitting in our pro. And the head of parliament employ it. But we need to make sure, say, the things people say about a Speaker Bagbin, no, those things, they have facts to prove. Because you cannot just sit on radio. That reaches thousands of people in Ghana and outside Ghana on social media and tell the world to say, Alban Bagbin aji 15 million cedis. The security expert be and no one who sikana see a mano. Now, it is dangerous because the security expert could be any MP's security couple. It could be a security expert in our national security. It could even be a security expert who is in Jubilee House today working with John Mahama. Because when we say security expert, they can work in any place. Anybody can contract them. So this dirty riffraff, Kwasiampenyi way, Kwame Frifa, needs to come to Parliament. And this is where I want to see, say, who Elizabeth, my friend saying, Elizabeth Ohinana, your friend saying, Madam PJ said, any silly boy, no, any African, any minority, no, we want to know if you want to protect the integrity of Parliament. Because when Alban Bagbin is tainted, it means Parliament is tainted. And I am talking to the NDC MPs. I am talking to Sosu. I am talking to the young parliamentarians. I am talking to the Fiamakpo. I am talking to Efo Walanyo. I am talking to the young boy. I am talking to the young ones. Parliament needs to be petitioned. The Speaker needs to be given an idea of what is happening. And I don't think Alban Bagbin will sit there for his name to be soiled. Immediately, this issue has to come up. And we are going to make sure the Speaker of Parliament is petitioned. Because we cannot take this. Yen to me nanti we are say, Abra, people. Elizabeth Ohene, thank you. Abra, people will just sit on radio, on TV, and make such an allegation. Masa, as someone who is it is not a joke. A colleague journalist from Washington Post called me to tell me this. and that he was telling me to check it. This is what this boy said.
November. Say ko be kwa akoye de ye. Na eno amene security expert bi di nkomo. Asem ya make a security expert ni nim ho bi.
More fire.
Tie de make yi. Tie de make ni yi. Security expert won nim ho bi. Yes, sir, 12 million a year Ghana cedi. A good 2 briefcase and the command speaker Alban was Mandy Bagbin. E won the fee. Me na make you be a
Pound for pound. More.
E won the fee. Me na make you be a
Pound for pound. More fire.
E won the fee. Me na make you be a
Pound for pound.
Say ko be kwa akoye de ye. Na eno amene security expert bi di nkomo. Asem ya make a security expert ni nim ho bi.
More fire.
Tie de make yi. Tie de make ni yi. Security expert won him ho bi. Yes, sir, 12 million a year Ghana cedi. A good 2 briefcase and the command speaker Alban was Mandy Bagbin. E won the fee. Me na make you be a
Pound for pound. More fire.
Na ye
These
di
are
komo
emphatic statements. Madam Patricia AJ Asukwa MP, when I was with Penyini, you want to protect the integrity of Parliament. Ejuma ba. Madam Patricia AJ Asukwa for MP. Also, be protecting Parliament, the integrity of Parliament. Let me play your own video. Ejuma ba.
I've served on this committee for more than 2 terms. And I must say that I'm highly affected by the accusations and the perception out there that we have been found to be taking monies from nominees before approving their nomination. And I think I must say that I'm seriously hurt by this continuous occurrence of such accusations. And as a group, the minority, I feel that in order to protest and purge ourselves of this accusation, it is very important that we call off the vetting now. Because for the simple reason that members of this committee for this particular term are not just any group of people. Most of us are the leadership of the party, of the parliament, and it is very important that we purge ourselves of that activity.
Parliament needs to purge itself. The Speaker of Parliament, so also a penini a wakano kre. So undi krono. Na said ya wakani na it is honesty. Na enya krono na wo enya politics na wo ya. You need to raise an issue about this video, about this dirty boy sitting on Angel FM. As a Speaker of Parliament, 12 million Ghana, 6 million, 6 million on an eka. This boy needs to be brought to Parliament because we need to purge Parliament. And I'm giving the assignment to the NDC MPs. I know Sam George is very busy now preparing for his vetting. And Sam George has some crab symmetry. In Ghana today, I didn't want to talk about this appointment issue. Let me tell you on authority. There's nobody in the NPP who can be a communications minister than Sam George. It's a fact. If the NDC wants to go pick somebody, they need to go outside. Then they need to go and pick somebody who does not do politics. But if you want to put a politician at the Ministry of Communication, it is only Sam George who's qualified for that job. And I was very excited. You know me, the appointment, I've never made a statement about appointment. But at least with Sam George's appointment, at least with that, I can talk about it because he's somebody I have watched and monitored for years. He's young. You can talk about his flaws. But when it comes to his delivery, it is there. And I'll give it to him. And I know these people will try and heckle him, try and frustrate him at the vetting. He will deliver. He will go through and he will work and he will make sure John Mahama's government, NDC, will stay in power for years. But that is not what I came to discuss. I came to let you know that this issue of parliament, Madam Apieje, me person me catch the NDC MPs in parliament, you need to activate a petition. You need to draw speakers' attention to parliament, and this needs to be cleared. Because if you people don't come to the table, you, the NDC, actually gave Speaker Bagbin to parliament. Your leader sat with you people and came to a conclusion that Alban Bagbin should be the Speaker of Parliament. So it wasn't just mere decision. It was a decision you all took because of the respect you have for Alban Bagbin. For a junky, dirty riffraff like this to sit on TV, and now even in Europe and America, the speaker's integrity has been murdered. The speaker's integrity has been put in a ditch. You, the NDC, need to come to the bottom of this, because we cannot sit in Ghana for somebody to be telling the world that the Speaker of Parliament has taken bribe of 12 million Ghana cedis. Do you know how that is hurting Speaker Bagbin in America? So the assignment is for the NDC MPs. The video is out there. This boy and his group of pigs who are behind him, encouraging him to make those statements, and the security expert, they all need to march to Parliament and stand before Bagbin with their evidence. If this boy fails to do that, he needs to spend time in jail. He should not be given a second chance. And I'm giving myself just a week. I am not moving away from this matter. And if the NDC fails, the NDC MPs in Parliament, if they fail to take action on this, none of you will like me till the end of the 4 years. The Speaker of Parliament needs to be told what has happened. And we all need to protect Parliament. I am specifically sending this to Mama Pat, Afenyo Markin, the silly boy Anodompre, and the minutest minority daft group that were saying that we need to protect and purge Parliament and make sure the integrity of Parliament is upheld. Those who say they are Christians and intelligent and honest politicians in the NPP, I've given you people to this assignment. Abaya dibo techino. Sa abana osi dibo ba. Ochna, Oliver is coming. That is one. Good job. We need this boy to come and prove. Eya Kwame Frifa on it, the so-called security expert. Omuhu say Alban Bagbin aje 12 million Ghana.